It may not be lacrosse season just yet, but there's no one better to talk about the sport with for this week's Catholic High School Spotlight. We bring in the head girls lacrosse coach for St. Ursula, Paul Steven. Thanks so much for joining me today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
So the team last year went 6-9. What did you learn from that season that you can bring into this season?
It was a rebuilding year. The year before we were undefeated in league competition. We were 15-0, went to the playoffs, and then we graduated, a lot of seniors, and this past year, again, we graduated a lot of seniors. So we will have a young team this year, and what did I learn? I learned that we've got to go back to skills and fundamentals and rebuilding. We have a great group of athletic girls, but they don't have the experience that the other girls have.
You mentioned graduating a large senior class from this past team. So how do you look to have players like Marissa Holman, for example, stepping up to be able to make a difference this season?
Well, you picked the right one. Marissa, I expect, will be our leading scorer this year. She's lightning fast. Her older two sisters played for me, and both were outstanding athletes, and she's got the speed that the other two didn't have, plus she has their skills, and she's been playing in other leagues and other competitions, so I expect big things from her.
This is St. Ursula's first year competing in the CHSL. Just what do you expect from the competition level of this new league?
We found out that we've been selected to be in the top division, so we expect it to be very competitive this year, and we'll still play teams from Ohio and competitive teams as well, but we're expecting some stiff competition up in the Catholic League.
For you personally, this is now your third season back at St. Ursula after a stint away coaching at Lourdes. What brought you back to want to coach for the Arrows?
Well, after having a lot of successful seasons at the city and track and the state level, I've been able to build on the program. We had 83 girls come out for the team last year. We have a JV and varsity. So one of the things that attracted me back is the interest in the sport at St. Ursula, the commitment of the girls at St. Ursula, athleticism, support from the school right from the beginning when I first started lacrosse here in the Toledo area.
Just finishing off for my final question, as someone who's been so involved in the foundation of this sport in the area, just what are your hopes beyond even St. Ursula about how the sport can grow here in Northwest Ohio and beyond?
Well, I was just elected to the Northwest Ohio North Coast Hall of Fame, and the recognition really belongs to the girls that I've coached. I've coached thousands of girls, and I think one of the things that's rewarding for me is many of my players have gone on to either coach high school or college, so the coaching tree. I have on some of my competing teams here in the Toledo area, players that played for me are now coaching against me, so I hope that the girls that graduate from St. Ursula that have played lacrosse for me develop the same passion that I've had for the sport and continue to grow the sport and spread the sport nationwide.
So great to see the impact that you've had on the community here. But thanks so much for joining me today.
No, my pleasure. Thank you.